don't only perform through motivation. Many of us are always needing a push, always needing advice, always needing something to listen to, or some sort of dopamine to be able to push through a goal that we want. And that's one of the reasons why we are inconsistent in what we are doing. Missing gaps through our progress, right? And I believe it's through motivation is what you are grabbing onto rather than discipline. So what do I mean by you are only performing on motivation? What I mean by that is the moment you hear something good about your goal, the rewards of your goal, and you're feeling hyped up, you go and you do it, which is, that's perfect though. Sometimes you'll have motivation. But then comes the days where nobody's in your ear telling you how great it would be. You've put your phone down. You've had a bad day. You're hungry, you're tired, you're sleepy, you're exhausted. But you know what needs to be done. At that point, nobody is in your ear telling you things. Nobody is pushing you. Your boys are busy. Your family's busy. Your spouse can only do so much to motivate you. There's a limit. At the end of the day, there's a saying, you can only want it as bad as you want it, not what others want it for you. Motivation is temporary, as most of us know. It's not going to help us to push long term. It'll help us in the moment, but not long term. And that brings me to my second point. Stop seeking some sort of permission or validation from others to be able to do the things that you want to do. All right, I'll give you a perfect example. Let's say you want to start a business. You have a great business idea. You've been thinking about it for days, right? But something in you isn't allowing you to do it, right? So you go and you ask your friends, which sometimes, some advice is perfect. Sometimes you all need advice, an opinion, a rational opinion to see how things are going to look, to see whether it's a good idea, to strategize, right? You go and it's like they give you an answer and it's like the answer you're hoping for is from them is yes, don't do it. No, don't do it. So then you just throw it away completely because it's like what this person says I will do and I will not do. Or let's say they say yes. You're going out seeking permission from people in a way you don't know it. It doesn't feel like it, but you feel like you cannot start anything. And I'm not just talking business because starting a business is a risk. It takes time, development, skills, even as smaller things, right? Let's say you were going to the gym. You feel like you must tell people that you want to go to the gym. And based off their response, you will make a choice. It's like you need permission. You need somebody to tell you, yes, you can go. Yes, you could do this. I believe in you. You feel like you need somebody to tell you those words. They're nice to hear every now and then, but it's not the core value of why you're doing it. It's just a side thing where somebody tells you that would be a great idea. Whether they tell you it's a great idea or a horrible idea, if you know it's good for you and you know it's the right thing and you know it will advance you in your life or career, then go ahead and do it. Stop seeking the permission of others to be able to do something. Not literally you're seeking, but you know in the back of your mind, it's like, if this like I need to ask this person right here in order to continue. It's a weird thing. I used to think like that at a certain time, and I didn't notice it till weeks on later. I'm like, what the hell am I waiting on? Why haven't I pulled the trigger yet and done what I needed to do? I've been waiting for a yes from someone. So stop seeking some sort of permission or validation from others to do what you want to do. Advice is great. Opinions and ideas are great. But you will feel the difference when you're genuinely asking for an opinion, or you feel like you're asking for permission. Some sort of comfort, verification from another person. To, yes, go ahead, Johnny. Go ahead and do it. No. And my third point is, let your effort be raw and pure. So, your effort shouldn't be an up and down thing. When you go in for something, don't go in with the mindset of just a motivation. Because as you guys know, it's the new year, it's 2026, and many people right now are in a high motivation, right? Many people are like, I'm going to do this and that and this and why. Comes around February, they're done for. They're going to throw away the whole year, right? Because, again, motivation is a short-term pleasure that helps you get that ball rolling, but once you do get it rolling, you realize it's hard, so you stop. But your effort must be raw and pure. Raw and pure as the sense of it's real. You want it bad. So you're putting raw hard work. You're putting real in and out effort every single day, whenever you can, to be able to achieve what the hell you want to achieve. And many people would tell if your effort is raw and pure. Because when a person's effort looks like a lie and it'll be coming to an end soon, is you could just see it. They talk a lot about how much effort they put. In the beginning, and it's always in the beginning, they talk about how much effort they're going to put in the beginning, how much effort they're going to do this. You know, if you're hyping yourself up, you're talking to your friend or whatever, you know, you're telling them what you're going to do, you're going to do, that's fine. But there's people that just constantly need to say it, need to speak it, need to say it again and again. Those type of people that keep saying, I'm going to work hard, I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do that, and I'm going to work, I'm going to be locked in 2026, and I'm going to do this and that, are the same people who eventually will be done. Because they feel like they have already achieved what they want to achieve just by speaking it out. They feel like they're at the goal. They've completed it, where they're not even 2% into the goal itself. This is a dangerous place to be at. You're tricking your mind to thinking you have achieved things, but you have not. And people, maybe first time nobody will catch on, second, third, fourth, people will catch on. Eventually they'll be like, yo, this guy's always yapping about how much effort he's putting in. People will see the effort you put in. That's why I call it raw and pure. Because when it's raw and pure, and you shut your mouth, nobody will need to listen to you. They just see through the actions and results that you have gotten. Therefore, they believe it because they have seen it. So, let your effort show. And don't talk. Because if you keep talking, you're not going to get to the end. And people are going to know you're a false guy. And that's basically the point of my video, is to perform no matter what, to stop seeking validation permission from others like a verification to start something, and to allow your efforts to be raw and pure, and to just make it a great year. That will be it, guys. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.